Okay, come on, don't try to even think about coming up here. Okay, okay. Oh, I see hope in the future. I see the possibility of hope. If now I can only just avoid accidentally hitting that guy, which is a ridiculous worry. Come on, just come on. Don't cross the bridge. Oh jeez, thank goodness. Okay, now I just need him to get north of me. Okay, here we go. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Adventure. I'm your host Bastion, finally completing the puzzle. Oh my gosh, that took way too many years off of my life. That was ridiculous. Not good game design in my opinion. I love this game, but yowzas, that was not one of their better moments. Okay, let's see here. Can these guys be hurt by the Thunder Spear? Yes, good. Okay. How much more to this dungeon is there? Oh, how do I get over there? That, it looks like I do not want to get into that boiling whatever that is. I'm just gonna save right here, just for the heck of it. I really should be testing out walls and things, but haven't been doing so. Okay. No. No. And no. So I really am going to have to cross the bubbling waters. That's fine. I shall just heal a bunch. Which I need to do anyway. Or cure, rather. And save. See what happens. Oh my goodness, it really does take off a crap ton of life. Okay. Now we know. And I'm all out of cure. So I will use Cure Magic. I was a little worried for a second there. Oh! Of course. Level up time. Anything over here? No. Anything over here? No. Anything up here? Huh, seemed a little suspicious. Nope. I feel like going down this is not gonna lead me anywhere. I'm totally wrong. This does look like it's quite possibly the correct way. I feel like saving right now would be a good idea. Okay. Mouse, why are you walking across the lava? It does not seem safe. Oh, yeah, I don't want to step in the lava either. Oh, but I'm gonna have to. In the dark as well. I'm just gonna go back up to the screen where it's slightly safer, but not really. Am I poisoned? No thanks. Not interested in being poisoned. There are even more enemies? Okay. Holy mackerel, that's a lot of life. Oh, it's locked, is it? Fine, let me equip a key, please. So I can get out of there. Okay, definitely need to cure. At least twice. What is happening here? I found the Zeus axe. Well, that's cool. Nice, but I definitely still need to keep the star equipped because, well, I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna save and then magic cure because I'm about to try to cross more lava. Too many enemies in the way. You know what? I think I'm gonna kill some ducks really fast. It'd be nice to gain... Oh, I'm gonna try out my... No, I'm gonna try out my axe. And as exciting as this is, I think I'm gonna keep doing this until I gain another level. So that way or at least either until I gain another level or until there are no enemies completely blocking my way. Yeah, Zeus Axe is pretty gosh darn powerful. So, apart from the turtle dying, you know, I've actually had very few pets in my time. I wasn't allowed to really have any pets when I was a kid. I went through funny phases. Well, I didn't go through the funny phases. My mom went through funny phases where we lived in these apartments. So I wasn't even supposed to have like hamsters or anything, I don't think. Right, I definitely was not supposed to have hamsters because I remember I got two little, I forget what they were called, dwarf something hamsters. There were these tiny little hamsters and their names were Itsy and Bitsy. And I had them for a very short period of time, and my mom got all worried that the apartment people would find out that I had the hamsters. So even though she's the one that got me the hamsters and everything, yay, okay, level up. Even though she's the one that got me the hamsters and everything, she she decided to, okay, well, we can't have the hamsters because it's against the rules. So, you know, that's fine. So I had to give up the hamsters. Oh, well, whatever. You know, things happen. But then, like a year later, she was like, oh, I feel kind of bad about how that happened. So how about, okay, let's go ahead and you can have another hamster if you want. So, so I got another hamster, which I named after my, oh my gosh, I had full health. and it was still not enough to get through there. Anyway, so I had so I was able to get another hamster, which I named after my girlfriend at the time, because you know, when you're in grade school, it's time to have a girlfriend, right? Sure. I'm totally dying, aren't I? Yep. Anyways, you know, actually I think, and so that hamster's name was Michelle. I actually think that, I think I had Michelle first, and then she made me get rid of Michelle because she was all worried about the apartment issue. And then, after that is when she felt bad about that, so she let me get the two dwarf hamsters, Itsy and Bitsy. Yeah, I don't know. My mom was... I really don't know how I'm supposed to cross that. I mean... is there something I'm missing? Something super obvious? Like, if I cast ice, will it create, like, a path for me to walk on? Doesn't seem likely. I'm gonna try... Well, first of all, I'm gonna try to use ice on... Oops. Yeah, turning him into ice accomplished nothing. Yep, definitely can't turn that stuff into ice, so just make a mad dash for it. Phew. So yeah, so then I had Itsy and Bitsy, and as you already know, because I told the story backwards, she made me get rid of Itsy and Bitsy. So, so yeah, it was fun times for me. So what I really wanted when I was a kid, for some reason I wasn't really much of a dog person as a kid, but I was definitely a cat person, and I really wanted a cat. And so she, true to typical my mother fashion, even though we lived in an apartment complex where cats were definitely not allowed, she suddenly decided, well, one of our friends who also lived in the apartment complex had a cat who was having kittens, so okay, let's go ahead and select one of the kittens, and this is a dead end. This is seriously a dead end. How is this a dead end? Well, where else am I able to go? Huh. Okay, so not this way. Now we know. So anyways, so I selected the kitten that I liked, and we bought all the cat toys and scratching posts, and we were all good to go, and we would like bring the kitten over to our place so it would get acclimated. And you know, we had everything we needed, and we were all prepared. And I named the kitten, I named it Nemu, which is one of the names of Merlin's, the enchantress that... I mean, I guess she's a bad character. I don't really know why I went with the name of a bad character, but... Anyways, as you can possibly guess, now that you know everything there is to know about my mother in these kinds of situations, she decided at the last possible minute that we couldn't have a cat, because that's against the rules of the apartment complex, of course. So that was frustrating, but you know, I got used to it. So I haven't had many pets in my time. I did have one other cat. A friend of mine, this wasn't too terribly long ago even, a friend of mine was moving from one place to another and suddenly couldn't have pets, and so he had to do something with his cat, and his sister was going to take his cat, but then his sister couldn't, so he was going to have to put the cat in the Humane Society or whatever, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll take the cat. I'm not really in a place in my life right now where a pet would be a super good idea, but It'll be fine. I've always wanted a cat anyway, so. And then it all worked out perfectly fine. But then a couple years into it, she got a thing called fatty liver disease, where for some reason or other she just stopped eating, and I still don't understand why she stopped eating, but she did. And so her body was like using, I forget how the vet explained it to me, but her body was like using the fat, since she wasn't eating, in her body, and then that fat was getting stored as deposits in her liver or something or other. So yeah, that was a problem. And she got extremely weak. I mean, actually they thought that she had like a tumor and was blind and all this stuff because of how she was acting, a tumor in her brain and all this stuff, but it turns out none of that was the case. She so, you know, I had to I had to put her on an IV and all this stuff. Oh my gosh, when did I last save? Okay, not too far away. You guys will see. I'll continue the cat story in the next episode, and we'll make some progress. See you then, guys. Bye.